on the forum, on the website. You can just kind of click around and navigate around and find your way around the rest of the member section pretty adequately. But those are the main tools. The next thing we wanted to talk a little bit about today was the communication process with our Inner Circle and Peak Performers members. And one of the tools that we use pretty frequently to communicate with our higher level members like Peak Performers and Inner Circle is fax. And if you don't have a fax number, if you do have a fax number, make sure we have that in your record. Make sure that you're receiving at least a weekly fax from NAPMA. And our Millionaire Smarts program is mostly delivered by fax. So if you're not receiving that, make sure that you shoot me an email at tobymilroy@napma.com or anyone at the office, and we'll make sure we update your record. And if you don't have a fax machine or if you don't have a fax number, here's a great service called eFax that you can set up absolutely free. So you just navigate yourself over to efax.com, which is right here, efax.com, and you'll see the screen like this. And if you look at the upper left-hand corner, you'll see a products button. And if you click that little products button, you'll see that you've got three categories: eFax Pro, eFax Plus, and eFax Free. The eFax Free basically allows you to get up to 20 fax pages a month for free. And it goes to a little software widget that you'll download in the process here. So if you don't have a fax number, I would highly recommend that you get at least eFax Free. And put that on your desktops, on your machine, so that you can receive our faxes. And if you feel like you need to get more than 20 faxes a month, I mean, they've got eFax Pro is what I have. It's $20 a month, and I can get up to 200 pages a month, and it only costs me $20. So I mean, it's just a really, really powerful tool. And it's not obviously a NAPMA service, but it's certainly something that it makes faxing a very easy thing to do. To be able to deliver those faxes to you. So I would highly recommend that you do that. The next segment that we wanted to kind of talk a little bit about today was the Lee Miltier Millionaire Smarts program. And this website is called miltier.com, MILTEER.com. And Lee Miltier is a human potential coach. And what we find through NAPMA's many years of working with martial arts school operators is when you want to, well, here's the statistic. Martial arts schools typically have an 18-month growth curve, which is if a new school opens today, then at about the 18-month mark, 16 to 18 months, that school will plateau, and that school will stay at that plateau until and unless that school owner makes a dramatic change. And it may grow, 2, 3, 4% a year, 5% a year, something like that. But in most cases, a school is going to do what a school is going to do within the first 18 months. So if you're at 18 months or past and you've plateaued, it's going to take a serious commitment and a serious change for you to be able to accelerate your results and to be able to change the results that you're getting in your school. And the key to making this change happen is being honest with yourself and changing the way you think about certain fundamental things. And some of that has to do with the way you perceive your market. Some of it has to do with the way you think about your staff. Some of it has to do with the way you think about your pricing or about yourself or about the value that you bring to your schools. And what we found is this unless that changes, unless you make a conscious decision to think differently about your business or to expand your thinking about your business, then your results will never change. And I know everyone in this program wants growth. Everyone wants to do better. Everyone wants to accelerate. Everybody wants to achieve. And I had to go through this process myself. And for me, it took a fundamental change in the way I thought about my business and the way I thought about the structure of my business. And for me, it doubled my results in a little over 12 months. So it's something that you really need to make that commitment to yourself. And Lee Miltier's program is a fantastic tool to help with that. She's an expert in the field of human potential. She's consulted with companies like Xerox and Walt Disney and some of the major Fortune 500 companies, and it's absolutely a brilliant program, and it's something that we've invested in for all of our Inner Circle and Peak Performer members because it's so valuable to be able to change our thinking. And Rob has a quote that he uses very very often in his seminar, and I think it comes from Dennis Waitley, but it's if you change your thinking, you'll change your behaviors. If you change your behaviors, you'll change your habits, and if you change your habits, you'll change your results. And that's what we all want. We all want significantly higher results and significantly more performance of our business. And the only that all has to start with us as a school owner, as an entrepreneur. So that's what that's all about. And if you see up here in the left-hand corner, there's a little login section there, and you'll be receiving login information and call information about the Lee Miltier program by email very often throughout the month.